Wisdom of Sirach, 5th chapter, starting at the 1st verse. Set thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Follow not thine own mind in thy strength, to walk in the ways of thy heart. And say not, who shall control me for my works? For Father Yahweh will surely revenge thy pride. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me? For Father Yahweh is long-suffering, he will in no wise let thee go. Concerning propitiation, or the raising up of the Father, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. And say not, his mercy is great, he will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. Make no tarrying to turn to the Father, and put not off from day to day, for sudden shall the wrath of the Father come forth. And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance. Set not thine heart upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity. Winnow not with every wind, and go not into every way, for so doth the sinner that hath a double tongue. Be steadfast in thy understanding, and let thy words be the same. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. If thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lay thy hand upon thy mouth. Honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of man is his fall. Be not called a whisperer, and lie not in wait with thy tongue, for a foul shame is upon the thief, and an evil condemnation upon the double tongue. Be not ignorant of anything, in a great matter or a small. Peace be unto you, brothers and sisters. Peace be unto you. There's just a lot of scripture out there on the tongue, and the power of life and death is in the tongue. But see, it seems that the folks that do well in this world are the ones that go a step further, engage in Gentile speak. I need to please me. I need to please my flesh. But see, Gentile speak is basically when you manifest that lust, that want, that need of all of these things. It comes manifested out of your mouth when you forsake truth for the purpose of getting stuff and money. Hear the word which the Father speaks to you, O house of Israel. Thus says Father Yahweh Most High, learn not the way of the Gentiles. So basically you've got outright lies, you got half-truths, and you got double talk. And all of that is aimed at getting some material something. You forsake the truth. You see, you've got to understand something. There are passages and passages of scripture about men's tongues. And in fact, when the Gentile is described in the scriptures, it always says that he has a strange tongue, a tongue that shall not be understood. So when the scripture is saying in Deuteronomy 28:49-51, it reads, and the Father shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the ends of the earth, swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle, and the fruit of thy land, until thou be destroyed. Baruch, 4th chapter, 15th verse. For he hath brought a nation upon them from far, a shameless nation of a strange language, who neither reverenced old man nor pitied the child. It's even covered in Psalms 113. When Israel came out of Egypt, the house of Jacob, from a people of a strange language. Now, we know Deuteronomy was pure prophecy. He was talking about us in this time. Now, is he talking about the language of English? No. It's not talking about a language. What the scriptures are telling us is that this strange language, the language of lies, double talk, is Gentile speak. Gentile speak is not based upon truth. See, now there is a version of the truth called the relative truth. And it hinges itself upon how people feel about the truth. Now, the scripture is very clear. The Father's word changes not. It doesn't change because of the political climate. It doesn't change because of the times. It doesn't change because it doesn't fit your modern lifestyle today. It doesn't change because you see things on TV that people do in front of your face over and over and over again, and you just can't fathom that the TV would lie to you about how you should live. Deep delusion. So now we have this relative speak where if the president says that something's okay, or if you see 10, 15 people out in the street doing something, you think it's okay, and we've forsaken the scriptures. We become victims to the very thing that the scriptures told us to watch out for. So this entire thought pattern, Gentile think, and then Gentile speak, has no Messiah in it. It is basically the language of lies, double talk. Every contract that has been made with the indigenous peoples of the earth has been made in Gentile speak. The intent of it was never what was written on the paper. None of those contracts were honored. That's Gentile speak. The laws that you deal with right now, if you're in front of a judge or you're dealing with the legal system somehow, trust me, it's Gentile speak. You see, you got to understand something. This entire system, nothing about it is created to favor you. See, we live our entire lives trying to make sense out of stuff that it's not meant to make any sense. People told me this and people told me that. Hello, people lie.